Guys, are you struggling to start your urine stream? Are you still dribbling even after you've zipped up your pants? And do you even feel like you ever completely empty your bladder? Well, you're not alone, and today is the day that I help you put a stop to these annoying bladder problems once and for all. I'm about to take you through my top 4 bladder emptying stretches so that you can empty your bladder completely and stop that annoying urine dribble. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Eric, physiotherapist and men's health coach, and I help men all around the world get rock hard and stay leak free. Before we begin, I want everyone to make sure you are checking with your doctors and your medical team to make sure that it's safe for you to do these exercises. And also, please go and get your prostate checked. Now, this video is going through my best bladder stretches, but there is so much more that goes into keeping a healthy bladder and to overcoming some of the bladder issues you're experiencing. That's why I put together my completely free, downloadable bladder checklist. It's a checklist that you can download. It goes through my best hydration recommendations, the fluids you want to stay away from that are irritating your bladder. I go through the foods and diet options you should be considering to keep a healthy bladder and to stop the leaks. I go through my best exercise advice, and I even touch on the best bladder emptying positions. I put all this together and mashed it into one concise checklist that you can download completely for free. It's in the description below. Check that out after the video. Let's get into the stretches, shall we? All right, grab a pillow, join me on the floor, or you can even do these in bed. It doesn't matter. I just want you being as comfortable as possible. Stretch number 1, gentlemen, we're really gonna focus on releasing the inner thighs and the groin muscles. Because if you haven't realized, the groin and the inner thigh, they also go towards your pelvic floor. They surround your bladder. All right, stretch number 1, we're gonna do knee fallouts. So I want you to bring your feet together, hands wide on the ground, okay? Now, next, what we're going to do is we're gonna gently let those knees fall to the side. Your feet should rotate open, and you should feel that stretch deep inside that groin. And then you're gonna bring them back up. That's 1. We're gonna go number 2, and then you can apply a little bit of downward pressure on those thighs to get a deeper stretch. Up, and we're gonna go 3, all the way down, applying a little bit more pressure. We're gonna count to 10 here, gentlemen. Good, back up. Now that's 4. Push those knees into the floor, feeling that stretch. Bring them back up to the starting position. Back down for 5. I'm putting a little bit more pressure through my hands. Good, and do not hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing throughout. This is 6, all the way down. I can really feel that in my hip joints. And back up. Good, this is 7, 3 more to go. Now your groin should be properly warmed up here, guys, and you should be able to push in a little bit deeper. This is 8. Really trying to force those knees down, open up those hips. 9, good, breathe through it. And come on back up, final 1. Let those knees drop down. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Those were the hip opener stretch. The key thing is when you're trying this at home, you don't want to hold your breath. You want to be breathing smoothly throughout and feeling a nice deep stretch into these muscles here. When we sit all day, these muscles get very, very tight, and they contribute to the tightening and to the fatigue of the pelvic floor. And they also contribute to you not emptying your bladder completely, leading to multiple trips to the bathroom and that annoying urine dribble that you get in your underwear afterwards. All right, guys, stretch number 2, it's called stir the pots. You're lying on your back again. This one, I want you to focus on your breath, and I'm gonna coach you through it. So come on down, either lying on your bed, lying on the floor, make sure your pillow's behind you. Next, what you wanna do, bring those knees up to your chest so that tailbone should be rocking off the floor. Next, you're gonna spread those knees wide with your hands, bring them down and around. Stirring the pot. You're imagining that you got a big pot of pasta sauce cooking on the stove top, and you're just making big circles with that spoon, stirring the pot. So this is 4, I think. Breathe in, down, and around. That's 5, 6, good. Now for the 7th one, really pull that groin wide here, guys. Bring it down and then bring it back up. This is 8. big circles now as that groin and those hips open up. That's 9. Final one is 10. Amazing. Now we're gonna go 10 in the opposite direction. So lying back down, hands over top of the knees. We're gonna go around and then in. And then bring those knees down, around and then in. That's 2. Breathe. 3, 4, and as you're noticing, I'm trying to go deeper and deeper with every repetition. That's 5, bringing those knees closer to the ground. 6, no pain should be felt here, guys, but don't get me wrong, you should definitely be feeling a deep, deep stretch. I think that's 7, and that's 8. It's a lot harder to keep count and talk than I initially thought. That's 9. Last one, big, spread those knees wide, and that is 10. Whew. All right, that's stir the pots. You are doing 10 reps in each direction, so that's a total of 20. Moving on to stretch number 3. Okay guys, stretch number 3, this one we are going to be targeting our midsection, our core muscles. Why? Well, the bladder lies in this area here in your torso. And when we're doing a lot of sitting or when we have more of a sedentary life, our core muscles can become really, really tight. So it's important that we also stretch them out to get that bladder a little bit looser and emptying more fully. So the cobra stretch, what we're going to do is you're gonna come down onto your mat, onto the stomach, okay? So just like this. Next, you're gonna have your hands shoulder width apart in line with the shoulder joint. Now, you're gonna keep your pelvis and your hips on the ground, and you're just gonna slowly curl up until you feel that stretch deep in the belly button. Look up towards the ceiling and breathe through it. We're holding for 30 seconds, a 30 count. Breathe. Your body is gonna be trying to force you to hold your breath. Fight that urge, breathe smoothly. If that stretch eases up, push up a little bit more through those elbows until you feel that stretch deep into that belly button in that lower abdominal core. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1, and then come on down. Amazing. Next, we're going to take our right leg, bend that knee up so it's 90 degrees out to the side. Keep those shoulders square in front of you. Move those hands out in front of you a little bit more. They should be more in line with your forehead. And now come on up nice and slow. Look up to the ceiling. I can feel that deep into my groin and deep into my right obliques. So the right side of my abdomen, chest is facing forward. I'm not twisted, I'm not rotated. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Guys, take this one really slow. Again, no pain should be felt, but you are gonna be feeling a deep stretch, unless it's just me. 3, 2, 1, come on down lower, and then straighten back that leg. Okay, keeping the hands where they are. Left leg now, come on to the side, 90-degree angle. Square up those shoulder blades. Come on up. Big breath in. Breathe, ease into it. I can even feel this one in my lower back. We are loosening everything surrounding our pelvic girdle and into our abdomen, and I can feel this into my left oblique as well and my left groin. So if you want to intensify the stretch, you're going to look up to the ceiling, but again, you don't want to be feeling any pain. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're not twisted. You're taking this one nice and slow. In 3, 2, 1, you are lowering back down. Whew. That one's probably the toughest one we're about to go through, but the fourth and final stretch is gonna bring everything together. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna finish off this stretching routine with hip openers. So get that pillow back in place, lie flat on your back, heads resting on the pillow. What this is gonna look like is you want your hands spaced shoulder width on the ground, a little bit wider than shoulder width, so good base of support. Feet should be just about maybe 1.5 feet away from your bum. All right, now what you're going to do is you're gonna rotate your hips to one side. This outside leg, you're trying to get that knee pointed down, and you can use this hand to get that stretch into that thigh. And then you're gonna rotate to the other side. Your upper back and your shoulders stay planted on the mat. Breathe, and you're rotating left to right. Good, that's 3, we're going for 20. That's 4. trying to get that outside knee as close to the floor as you can. That's 5. Remember, no holding your breath. 6, you're rocking on the edges of your feet. 7. This is an amazing hip opener. And like I was saying, if you are sitting for a large portion of your day, or maybe you've just been a little bit less active than you'd like to be, this is the stretch that's going to get everything moving and opening up again. And also, if you can do this stretch for a couple days this week in a row, you're gonna notice it's gonna be a whole lot easier to put on your underwear and your socks in the morning, making it less like a full body workout. You're welcome. Now, in full transparency, I've completely lost track of how many we're gonna do. So because it's my video, I'm gonna say we're gonna go 3 more. 1, last 2, that's 2, final 1, big push, and that is 3. Well done, everyone. You just completed the hip opener stretch. The hips, the internal capsule, and your inner thighs are going to thank you for that one. All right, gentlemen, great work. Those are my top 4 bladder emptying stretches that you can incorporate into your daily routine, whether that's your stretching program in the morning, the afternoon, or at night. It doesn't matter. I like to do these every day. And again, you take it slow and slowly build as your body gets more and more used to them. For a lot of you watching, you're not used to stretching every day, so please take it carefully. Now, this video, I think, did a pretty good job going over 4 essential stretches. But like I was mentioning at the beginning, when we are looking to fix bladder problems such as incomplete emptying, increased frequency, so going to and from the bathroom multiple times during the day, peeing extra during the night, so those nighttime bathroom trips, and that stubborn and annoying urine dribble that you might be getting in your underwear when you stop peeing. We also need to be looking at your fluids, your diet, your overall exercise routine, how you're emptying the bladder. A lot goes into fixing these problems for good. And I know that sounds really overwhelming, but like I said at the beginning, I put together a free checklist. It's free, it's downloadable, so you can download it, you can print it off, and you can pin it up somewhere where you can check these things off to make sure you are doing all of the right things to fix these bladder problems once and for all. Now, this free downloadable checklist, it's in the description and in the pinned comment, and it's even here in the QR code. So you can scan this right now with your phone while you're watching this, if you're watching this on your TV. So please go download that free program and make sure you are dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's when it comes to your bladder. Now, before you go, if you have watched more than one of my videos, it is time for you to honor the gentleman's agreement. I know you have seen the comments stating gentleman's agreement. I'm getting hundreds of these on every video, and it is amazing. And if you haven't heard of the gentleman's agreement, this is our virtual handshake where if you've watched more than one of my videos, you now go and you click that subscribe button so that you can join the world's most inclusive and best men's health community on YouTube. So please go on, honor our gentleman's agreement by clicking subscribe right now. It's completely free. And then once you've done that, comment the words gentleman's agreement in the comment section below so that I can personally welcome you to the best community on all of YouTube. It's our virtual handshake agreement, so please go and do that right now for me. And remember, regardless of your situation, keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.